Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The family Chantel. Pedro Jimenos prepared to permanently leave America for new journey after welcoming new family member. Pedro Jimeno from the family Chantel is considering a permanent move back to the Dominican Republic after recently welcoming new family members. He first moved to the United States in 2016 to marry Chantel Everett. Despite the conflicts between their families, the couple got married. However, their marriage didn't last long. Pedro filed for divorce in May 2022 due to constant drama and cheating accusations from his wife. Since then, he has been working on self-improvement and making strides in his career as a real estate agent. Most recently, Pedro welcomed 2 black cats into his home in Georgia. Pedro recently reposted a video post from on his Instagram story where a man is persuading his friend to move to the Dominican Republic. The title of the video read, "Me convincing my friend to move to DR and live off the land," which reflects Pedro's possible plans to relocate. The background of the video showcases the lush green landscape of Constanza, Dominican Republic, with a big house in the center. Unlike many other 90-Day Fiancé franchise cast members, Pedro has never expressed a strong desire to achieve the American dream. Instead, it was his mother, Lydia Morel, and sister, Nicole Jimeno, who always pushed him to live in America and have even tried to move there themselves. While Pedro has always wanted to be successful in life and earn money, he didn't see Chantel as a means to fulfill his dreams. He loved his ex-wife and only ended their relationship when he was convinced that it was holding him back from becoming a better and more successful person. Now that Pedro has become a successful real estate agent and his marriage to Chantel is over, he is likely thinking about what he really wants in his life. With enough money saved up, he is likely considering moving back to the Dominican Republic to be with his family and start fresh there. It appears that the family Chantel cast member just needs a major push to make his moving plans a reality. Suppose Pedro actually finds someone to accompany him to his home country. In that case, he may ultimately leave the United States, especially since he was criticized for staying in Georgia after his divorce. In recent months, Pedro has shared many reposts on his Instagram stories about loneliness and the painful journey to success. It looks like now that he has been separated from Chantel for over 2 years, the reality of his divorce has sunk in. He likely feels lonely in the United States without his family, especially since he couldn't afford to spend holidays in 2024 with them due to expensive airfare. The family Chantel alum may permanently leave Georgia, Atlanta, to start afresh in his home country, living with his beloved family. Pedro Jimeno, a central figure in the family Chantel, has long been a subject of intense public scrutiny, particularly regarding his relationship with Chantel Everett. However, after years of navigating the complexities of reality TV, marriage, and family dynamics, Pedro is reportedly preparing for a new chapter in his life that could involve a permanent departure from the United States. This surprising development comes on the heels of welcoming a new family member, signaling that change is on the horizon for Pedro, both personally and professionally. In the world of reality television, few storylines have been as compelling as Pedro's journey. Initially introduced to audiences through 90-Day Fiancé, his marriage to Chantel was marred by a roller coaster of cultural clashes, familial tensions, and the complexities of navigating life in a foreign country. Over the years, Pedro became a fan favorite, largely due to his stoic demeanor and the ever-volatile relationships within his family. However, despite the drama, it seemed that Pedro and Chantel were going to power through the struggles until their tumultuous relationship hit a breaking point. The recent shift in Pedro's life, however, paints a different picture, one of growth, change, and bold decisions. Sources close to the couple have hinted that Pedro is preparing to leave the U.S. for good, marking a dramatic change in his trajectory. For many, this may seem like an unexpected decision given the visibility his marriage has provided him, but the idea of a fresh start seems to be taking precedence over fame and fortune. Pedro's decision to leave comes shortly after the arrival of a new family member. While the details remain sparse, it's rumored that the family addition has created a ripple effect within Pedro's immediate circle, leading to newfound reflection.
The new
and
arrival
is a child, a relative, or perhaps even a close friend. This addition symbolizes the importance of family ties, and it could be the catalyst for Pedro to reconsider what truly matters in his life. For many viewers, this change is a stark contrast to the image they once had of Pedro. When the reality star first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, he was seen as a man who came to America with hopes of building a better life, perhaps even carving out a name for himself within the entertainment industry. He was caught between two cultures, his Dominican heritage and his new life in the U.S., which often led to tension, especially with Chantel's family, who was quick to criticize his intentions and motives. Yet despite these difficulties, Pedro and Chantel remained together, weathering storms and standing united in front of the cameras. However, as the years went by, the cracks in their marriage grew larger, and their issues became increasingly public. Speculation began to mount, especially after the airing of The Family Chantel, which delved deeper into their personal lives. Their relationship, once seen as a promising fairy tale, eventually unraveled on screen. The couple announced their separation in 2022, shocking many fans who had believed their bond would outlast the drama. For Pedro, the decision to end his marriage to Chantel marked a new era in his life, a chance for him to explore what truly made him happy and where he wanted to take his future. Enter the new family member, whose arrival seems to have been the turning point in Pedro's plans. While some have speculated that it could be a child, others suggest that it could be an elderly relative who requires Pedro's care. Regardless of the specifics, it's clear that family has become a central focus in Pedro's life once again. His previous struggles with his extended family in the Dominican Republic and his estranged relationship with Chantel's family in the U.S. may have left him feeling like he was caught in an inescapable tug-of-war. The new family member represents a shift in priorities, one that emphasizes the importance of loyalty, love, and genuine human connections. Pedro's decision to leave the United States and pursue a new journey abroad could be a direct result of this newfound perspective. Leaving behind the trappings of reality television stardom, his high-profile divorce, and the expectations of fans who have followed his every move, might be a way for Pedro to reclaim control over his life and find peace. There's something deeply cathartic about the idea of leaving the U.S. for a new adventure, particularly for someone who has spent so much time in the public eye. By stepping away from the chaos of fame, Pedro might be seeking the solitude and clarity he needs to build a future that aligns with his evolving sense of self. The possibility of Pedro returning to the Dominican Republic seems like the most likely outcome, given his strong connections to his home country and his family there. The move could provide him with the opportunity to reconnect with his roots and embrace a simpler, more fulfilling life outside the celebrity bubble. The Dominican Republic, with its vibrant culture, warm climate, and family-oriented values, could offer Pedro the balance he craves after years of navigating the highs and lows of reality TV life. However, this new chapter also raises questions about what Pedro's future holds. Could he be pursuing a new career outside of television? Is he planning to open a business or focus on something entirely different? With the spotlight now off him and his tumultuous relationship with Chantel, Pedro has the chance to reinvent himself, both personally and professionally. He could even explore philanthropic endeavors or return to school, allowing him to grow in ways that viewers haven't seen before. Whatever the next phase of his life entails, it's clear that Pedro is taking ownership of his destiny and stepping away from a life of drama. As for Chantal, the end of their marriage means she, too, is now embarking on her own path. While Pedro's departure signals a fresh start for him, Chantal's future remains up in the air. The two may have once shared dreams of a life together in the U.S., but with the end of their marriage, they are now separated by more than just physical distance. However, the possibility of mutual respect and co-parenting, should they decide to share children in the future, might be something they both explore as they move forward. Pedro's decision to leave the U.S. and embark on a new journey after welcoming a new family member represents a profound turning point in his life. This is more than just a dramatic exit from the reality TV scene. It's a powerful message about growth, self-reflection, and the importance of family. As fans of the family Chantal watch from the sidelines, it's clear that Pedro is ready to forge his own path, one that is no longer defined by the pressures of public life.